Experience a powerful collection of short films that inspire us to look more deeply at our world and ourselves.
Tomorrow, the World Scene Film Festival is debuting a Understand the Truth, curated entirely by veterans at Cook County Jail. Nicole Dreisky joins us with more. Nicole, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much. The guys are going to be so excited that this got covered.
I'm excited to talk about this. So tell us how World Scene even got started years ago.
Well, in 2014, we were interviewing agencies all over the city, asking them how we, with media and short film, could serve the needs of their populations. And they were quite different because we were talking to people who were in shelters. We were talking to groups that worked with the unhoused and the Cook County Temporary Juvenile Detention Center. And across the board, what everyone was saying was that individuals, whether in custody or in care, had stopped wanting to talk with clinical social workers. They were shutting down. And one of the things that came up over and over again was, can you get them to talk? Because in the absence of talking, there were higher incidences of risky behaviors, of drug use, of prostitution, of theft, of suicide. So we went in with the idea that we could use short films in a completely new way to elevate empathy.
And for this specific iteration of the program, it works with folks in the Cook County Jail.
Right.
And what are they doing with these short films?
So at Cook County Jail, we'll go in and we work with three populations. The veterans tier, which is separate from the sheriff's anti-violence effort, and SAVE works with young men ages 18 to 24, excuse me. And the women's tier is a completely different group, obviously. So when we go in, they are going to be a professional film jury. They're going to see top-tier films from all over the world that filmmakers have sent to us for them to see. They will jury films over 14 weeks. They will pick the best for their festival because every film you select sends a message. And so for the veterans, they ended up calling their festival Understand the Truth. And they had some amazing films in there. One Academy Award nominated film, which is called Paris 70, and Coleman Domingo's beautiful short animation made with his husband, Raul Domingo, about his mom.
And not only that, but it also in this iteration gave the veterans a chance to make their own film, to do workshops, to learn new skills. And they created their own film, and that's going to world premiere Understand the Truth.
Correct. And that process is so that they gain even more agency. The first level of agency is that they are completely in charge of what gets into their festival, okay? Only they can make the decisions about what movies get in. The second is, what kind of movie do you want to make? And they have the option of making, a narrative fiction film, a documentary, or in this case, a statement film. That's what they selected.
Now imagine when you're a juror, you're watching all of these films, all of these submissions, and then you're probably seeing storylines that maybe sometimes parallel with your life. Is that what's happening? Because then you're talking about the plot, the characters.
That's such a great question because these films are really carefully curated. And they're curated to give the men a feeling about what's possible outside of the walls where they are currently residing, but also the understanding that whatever has happened up till now is just now. There is always a way to change. And so what we got, Dr. Emil Coccaro, who was formerly head of the psych department at the U of C, gave us this amazing quote. He said, you are giving these men or women a very specific job. Their job, cerebral cortex, is to evaluate and rate the films and then talk about them. But the movies are operating at emotional levels. And because that is happening, a whole series of feelings are triggered and the foundation for behavioral change is laid.
And the hope for rehabilitation. So that's incredible, right?
Well, and they all get certificates of achievement with our phone number and email, so that when they are going for jobs after they get out of the jail, we can give them references. And that is hard in that context. It's hard to have somebody who can give you a passionate reference, but if we've seen them for 14 weeks, we can give them some very specific.
It firsthand. Thank you, Nicole, for being with us. The Understand the Truth screening is tomorrow at Cook County Jail. For more information, just head to icmediacenter.org or find them on the socials you see there on your screen.
And sometime in public for audiences in June, correct?
Correct.
Well, stay tuned for that. Thank you very much.